This segment of CoastLife is sponsored by Ocean City Tourism.
You're watching CoastLife, and we know you're always looking for a great spot to grab some grub, and that is why we are hanging out at Ocean 13 in Ocean City. I've got Jeremy Brink, owner, hanging out with me as well. Thank you so much for letting us into the restaurant, and I can't wait till we try some of the amazing meals before us. But first, people who are looking for a good meal, what can they find at Ocean 13?
You can find all the homemade, from scratch stuff from our kitchen. Nice big steaks that are cut in-house, fish that's cut in-house. You find tons of gluten-free options. Almost everything on the menu can be switched over to gluten-free. Just got to talk to your server. Handcrafted cocktails, all that good stuff.
Yeah, that's awesome. I mean, I think especially to reiterate the gluten-free options, because a lot of restaurants don't necessarily offer that, or customers don't know to ask for that. And I know that that's important to you personally, right?
Yes, because I've been gluten-free for about 15 years now.
Yeah.
But I understand most people still like their gluten, so
sure.
we give the option to switch it over very easily.
Yeah, you guys also have a lot of entertainment here as well. Tell me about what an entertaining night could look like at Ocean 13.
So we have a whole bunch of different things. So we do an open mic night on Thursday night, so you just bring whatever instrument you like. We have drums and keyboards and everything. A bunch of really great talented people come through. Fridays we do karaoke. Saturdays through the season we do live music, and then Mondays we do trivia.
Fun. Yeah. I'm a trivia girly. I don't know a lot, but I still have a good time, because that's the point of trivia. But I know for you, being active in the local community, having a restaurant like this where everything really is homemade, hand cut, or almost everything is homemade from scratch, why is that so important, and how do you think that really plays into an area like Ocean City?
So I think it's important, just, there's so many different restaurants, and if everybody's selling the same, things that you get from the same purveyor and cooking it the same way that instructions on the package, and not that everybody does that, but, I want to have something, you can come here and get something that you're not going to get anywhere else, because we make it ourselves.
Yes, and part of that menu, I hear, are some of the messiest burgers.
Absolutely. We're very proud of that.
They look amazing, but I am a little intimidated on how to start. Where to just go for it?
That's what I do. I try to pick them up, without making too much of a mess, but we do like saying we have the messiest burgers, so, you're welcome to use a fork and knife if you want to, but we just like big, crazy burgers. So this one right here is our shore billy. It's got crab, bacon, jalapenos, French fries, cheese, and then 2 smash patties underneath on a soft pretzel roll. And then we have our big dill burger right here, which is personally my favorite burger on earth. It's fried pickles, fried onions. The batter on that is gluten-free. The pretzel roll is not, but if you want to switch over, we do have a gluten-free roll, so the whole thing can be gluten-free, both of them.
Oh, that's awesome. All right. All right, I think for this one, I am going to use a fork and knife just to make sure I get a little bit of everything, but I think for the pickles, I'll pick it up. All right, let's see. Like I said, I want to get a little bit. Oh man, I didn't even get to the burger. It's a journey. All right, I think I have a little bit of everything. I got some fry, got some cheese, got some crab. It's not going to be cool. It may not be cute, but it is delicious. I love how all the flavors play together. The jalapeno gives it that little bit of kick, that little bit of spice that goes so well with the crab and the fries. And then I think I'm gonna try and, they get the crab a little bit of the aftertaste too. Let's see how this goes. I'll try to be a tad more proper this time. A tad. Pinky's out. I can see why this is your favorite burger on earth.
Yeah.
It's perfect. But this isn't the only food we're going to be trying. There's a little more menu to get to, so we're going to see what's next. We are at a steakhouse after all, which means we are going to be trying some steak as well. So what are we looking at here?
So these are twin fillet medallions. We cut them in-house. We do a steak special every Saturday night. So this entree right here is only $25 every Saturday. So it's 2 twin fillets. It comes with a red wine demi across the top.
Yum.
It's on top of Parmesan truffle French fries and fried Brussels.
Well, this meal just keeps getting better and better. And to top it off as well, you're in Ocean City, which means I know you're going to be looking for an orange crush. You've also got sort of your own twist on that, right?
Yeah, so this is our blood orange crush. We do it whenever we can get our hands on some nice fresh blood oranges.
Yes.
So it's blood orange, squeeze a lime, the alcohol mixtures that go into it, and then ice and.
Nice. That's just it's a great meal all in all. So let's get to it. Let's try this out. All right, I'm going to do a little bit of the fillet here. Yeah. And then same thing. We'll do little bites of everything. All right, here we go. Oh wow, that just melts right in your mouth. What's the sauce again?
So it's a red wine demi-glaze.
Demi-glaze.
We make in-house. Yep.
All right. Got to get our veggies too. Brussels sprouts are tricky, but you guys nailed this.
A little garlic, some salt and pepper.
Yeah. Can't go wrong with that. And then, of course, the truffle fries. You won't leave hungry, that's for darn sure. But there's another location that people can see your genius as well.
So I have another restaurant over in West Ocean City. It's called Captain's Galley Crab Cake Shack. It is the crab cakes from the original Captain's Galley, which was around for 40 years and one of the greatest restaurants this area has ever seen. So the granddaughter of the original owner, her and I and our good friend Rush decided to open up a small shack to sell those crab cakes.
Yeah, and that's the same crab cakes here as well, right?
It is not.
Not the
it's
same.
They're not very different because crab cakes are all relatively similar. But yeah, we try to keep everything separate. Yeah.
Makes sense. Makes sense. Awesome. Well, if you are looking for a great burger or steak night or anything else on the menu, I mean, it's a pretty solid menu here at Ocean 13. It's definitely the place that you want to be, and of course, some of the very high quality and very tasty drinks as well. But we've got some more CoastLife coming your way that you're not going to want to miss, so stick around.